Greetings, my friends. I'm Gilles Mansillon. It's good to just want to come back and speak about transcendental psychology. It's good to know that we are protected throughout this whole process of transmutation. We really are moving into a space, a new energy, a new frequency. We have to hold the line of this higher light and energy. But for that, it requires a nearly military training, a military discipline in our mental process. It's a way of the peaceful warrior. There is no enemy. It's all about our enemies, our shadows, our fears, our doubts, our judgment, our traumas. But all of that can be healed. So we're just learning to direct the energy flow, the moving into the flow. And for that, we need to continue to cultivate serenity and lucidity in all circumstances, like the Buddha, when the Lord Buddha achieved this state of enlightenment, he achieved lucidity and serenity in all circumstances. There was nothing that could shake him up from the state of samadhi, the state of joy. And for that, we continue to cultivate the sense of courage, compassion, and lucidity. The courage is about perfecting ourselves, facing our shadows, acting or making leaps of faith. The compassion is about doing good deeds, helping the world, assisting others. And the lucidity, it's about standing still and receiving the wisdom and love and connecting to the source. The more courage we have, the more compassion and lucidity we'll have. The more lucidity we have, the more compassion and courage, and the more compassion we can do. We can manifest in our life the love. It all comes down to love. So the more our lucidity and courage will expand. So when we achieve the state of enlightenment, like the Buddha or the ascended masters, we'll have great courage, we'll have great lucidity, and we'll have great compassion. But they will still be short in relationship to the source. It's got infinite courage, infinite lucidity, and infinite courage. For God has the courage to live through all things, even in the forms of demons and ghosts and all kinds of entities. He has the courage to embrace the wholeness of life. He has the compassion to exercise cruelty as the law of cause and effect operates. Because if we could not, if we didn't have to balance the energy of our creation, then we couldn't grow, learn, and evolve, and so the universe and all beings and all things would disappear. Only God will remain, and God wants for life to continue to exist eternally. So therefore, the law of cause and effect will always be in exercise until we can transcend it and move into the state of lucidity, which is the lucidity. God has got infinite lucidity because he's omniscient. There is not a single thing ever in the past, present, or future that is ever forgotten or that is unaware of. It just allows free wills to self-determine. But there is more and more people that are awakening, that are joining this movement of the Renaissance, and there will be a very physical manifestation of that Renaissance. My project is quite key in making that possible. And so we'll gather the forces. But I thank you so very much for your presence and your awakening, for the eternal presence of God that we are awakening within ourselves, this remembering of that divinity, enlightens, brings lights into all the past and all the future. So it brings everything into the light. It transcends time and space, but it enlightens all throughout all time and all spaces. There is not right now the light is increasing and is bringing light into all the dark corners. So a lot of things are coming back. Continue to have self-forgiveness and forgiving others, because we're already being prepared for the full activation of our light body, which is not a small thing. It's going to be very powerful, but we need to be ready. And the I am is aligned with the divine wisdom. That's what it is. It's to align ourselves with divine wisdom and express that divine wisdom through light and love. So it's important to be grateful. Little things, whatever gratitude and appreciation will anchor us to receive abundance and prosperity. So it's just being before anything, during anything, or after anything, to be grateful. If you're thirsty and you have a glass of water, be grateful. You're gonna eat, be grateful that you have food. You have clothes to wear, be grateful that you have clothes to wear. If you have your eyes, be grateful you have your eyes. You have your legs, your arms, your heartbeat. You are oxygen to breathe. If you can walk outside to see the little birds, it's all kinds of opportunity to be grateful for little things. The more we turn to gratitude, the less we have time to worry about what we lack. And so it is very important to know that gratitude and appreciation for the little things that we have, that everything we have is a gift from the physical realm, the gift of nature, Mother Nature, and from the Creator. So it's like we have to understand giving is absolutely equal to receiving, and we have to learn to give and to receive and to share. But this prosperity and abundance that we're going to be receiving, it's also about creativity, it's about joy, it's about inner peace and a sense of accomplishment of what we've been doing, and all of that is going to be accelerated by this great cosmic, the great solar flash. It's like a divine pulse that comes from the great central sun, the prime creator. And it's important to have gratitude for those things that have not yet manifested. It's like because Spirit keep announcing me this financial freedom, but it's like I still have to count every penny and to live in survival. So it's not easy to feel and to act and to feel rich and free when you have absolutely no money in the bank. But it's still the feeling state is really what attracts the experience. So it's about forgetting the fact that you to live those feelings of lacks in the past in order to tune in to the abundance. And I thank you so very much for your support, for your donations. If you can, I'm really looking forward to start my project. I'm very grateful for my clients, my people that will invest in my project as well. Send them love and blessings. And I thank you for supporting the channel, for subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. For there is a couple of exercises I'm going to finish with. It's a channel that was talking about that. Is like whenever you feel you need, see, we have those hands. Is to turn your hands and ask your guides and your angels to fill them with light. And you can feel the energies in your hand. Take the time to allow. To feel the energies in your hands, and then allow this light, this energy to go through your arms and into your heart, and to feel your entire body. And you say, thank you to my guides, thank you to my angels that have always had my back, regardless of the moment of loneliness that I could have traversed. They were always there, and they've proven that to me. Another exercise that you can do whenever you feel you need, if you have tension or whatever, is to imagine that you have a light crystal in your right hand and a dark crystal in your left hand. And so when you breathe in light through the light crystal. And when you breathe out light through the dark crystals. And they're connected to Mother Earth that will transmute the energies. Breathe in light. Breathe out stress. Eventually, when there is no more stress, you breathe in light and you breathe out love. So continue to cultivate your sense of compassion, courage, and lucidity, and practice gratitude for everything. I'm very grateful to be able to express myself and to anchor this energy on this planet and to express myself. I'm very grateful for your presence, for your connections. There is a family, a great new heart family connection on the soul level, for we all have a very, very important mission, regardless of what it is. Some people will be led to lead nations, or others will be led to cultivate a garden, take care of animals, to educate children, to heal people, to protect frequency, to activate sacred sites. There is all kinds of mission. All of them are very essential, and all our thoughts, all our intentions, all our words, and all our deeds are conditioning and influencing this movement that cannot be stopped, regardless of what interference there may still be. This will not be able. This ascension timeline is the only one that is before us. Of course, some people are not ready. They will continue in 3D for a while, but we can. It's not because they're younger souls. It's like if you have a younger children, that's you cannot blame a younger children to learn another lesson than if you. Than what you're learning now. We've been there in the past, and so now we're learning a different lesson. So continue to prepare for abundance and prosperity. Just the more we give, the more we receive, and the energy of all the energies have to flow. And in the trust, it's not easy, but we will soon be able to empower a lot of people as well. So when I start my project, I'll be able to empower all kinds of projects and people and energies that needs to be activated for this coming renaissance. It's going to be very exciting. The card of the day is the soulmate. So continue to to know that there are deep soul connections that will come together. You can the alignment is already, you might feel it already. There's deep soul connection. It comes through dreams, comes through intuition, meditation. It's something that happens inside. Takes a while for the alignment between for deep soul connection. It's not like a superficial relationship or we like each other, that's fine, poof, we come together. No, it's something very profound, very deep, and if we're not ready, that wouldn't work. So God is taking the time to align us. The higher wisdom is the thinker. It's about having plans, having logistic, having it's to be ready to have strategies and to be ready for action. What we need to understand is co-creation. It is all a co-creative process. This new coming new age and Renaissance is a collaborative effort. Everybody will be asked to fulfill its highest potential, and we'll learn through the process. What we need to do is imagination. Continue to cultivate your imagination. Dream big. Imagine. This is a beautiful song of John Lennon. It's called Imagine. So it's about imagining and already imagine yourself in the total state of like you already have it all. What would you do if you have it all? If all your problems are solved, there is no more limitation before you. What would you do with your time? So just continue to cultivate this sense of imagination, and the outcome is the big pile of gold. It's all that shine. Is the reward, but it's also about understanding that the world of form is only a facade. There is something deeper going on. So no matter how much blessings and abundance, prosperity, resources may come from the outside world, stay in touch with your inner self to guide you through the process. Well, I hope this resonated with you. I had this song in my mind. Spirit asked me to sing, so I'm going to sing this song. It's a song that talks about freedom, the freedom that is coming. It was a song that was written to celebrate the fall of the Berlin Wall, which was a major evolutionary event. It was very, very important. It's when I started doing my first painting in November 1989. And so this song is talking about this coming new age and the sense of freedom that is coming. It's called the wind of change. I followed the Moskva and down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. An August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of change. The world is closing in, and did you ever think that we could be so close like brothers? The future's in the air, can feel it everywhere, blowing with the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. Walking down the street, distant memories are buried in the past forever. I follow the Moskva and down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share their dreams with you and me. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. The wind of change blows straight into the face of time, like a storm wind that will ring the freedom bell for peace of mind. Let your balalahika sing what my guitar wants to say. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away. In the wind of change, in the wind of change. Beautiful songs by Scorpion. I think that they received a medal actually for this song. They were very. It was very inspired, very beautiful. I'm really looking forward to go to Moscow and to discover Russia. I've had many dreams about it, and so we'll see if they were premonitory dreams. I'm going to pull out some cards, finish with the. But I do sense the feeling of liberation, and so continue to cultivate. The more you think about gratitude and to be kind, also kindness is a wonderful virtue. The more you can be kind to yourself and to others. Sometimes we're very severe with ourselves, and so it's good to ease up a little bit, as well as to be kind with others and to express this sense of gratitude. The card of the day is complementarity. We are all complementing each other, so we are very important, and that we may not realize the power of complementarity, but very soon things are going to unfold, and we're going to understand the lots of ins and outs. Things are going to be moved from the virtual realm, from the astral plane into the physical planes. So it's going to be quite exciting. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all. The higher wisdom is wealth. So it is about that. It's very much about inner wealth, outer wealth. It's about abundance, prosperity. It's about continuing to be in the frequency of that, or in the neighborhood of that as much as possible. And I spend a lot of time in that neighborhood, but even though sometimes it's like I still have to eat every day, and to still a bit of struggle, but I'm letting go of that because I know it is over. It is an over phase. So what we need to understand is joy. So laugh, find things that brings you joy, people that bring you joy. The people, when people are down, you can bring joy to them as well. Just try to. No need complex explanation. Just hold the frequency and find little things to discharge their tension as much as possible. But finding joy, and joy that is shared is multiplied always. What we need to do is the judgment, is to accept the judgment of the Creator. The Spirit is telling me there are many things. I have no choice. It is just going to be like that. So I'll accept it. I accept what. It's also about the new beginning. It's really about looking at the past with compassion. It's about knowing that you don't know as well. And the more we know that we don't know what the future holds, we have some clue from our intuition and our higher self, but the more we are, the closer we are to the truth. As Socrates used to say, I have one certainty, is that I do not know. When you do not know, so much can be revealed, and the outcome will be action, divine inspired action. Everything we do is actually inspired to elevate the frequency, even though sometimes we still have to deal with certain situations. We're really growing and changing. There's been a lot of change, and we're going to be able to move into action, to move into the action, because we've been preparing in silence and in a way that's very discreet as well. Because there is also a need for reconnection on the psychic level, but the action is going to be moving. We're going to be continue to act on the inner planes, as well as very soon it's going to take action on the physical state. So everything will happen in grace and ease, and will be guided and inspired by the higher self, or supreme intelligence, that everything will come into flow and natural. A lot of things are already been orchestrated and is ready for manifestation now. Well, my friends, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you so very much for supporting the channel, for your donations, for your support, for your presence, for your love, your light, your wisdom, and I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.